Exhale. Action.
I only have a handful of memories of my parents. We were at our house in Newport. I was 6, and I remember I had my pajama with the feet on them. And Mommy and Daddy were fighting again. Daddy was yelling about something, I don't remember what, and Mommy started breaking things. And I remember thinking, Daddy, you have to be nicer to her because she's very sensitive. I lost them less than a year later. They were in Italy, they were driving on a really foggy night, and she lost control of the car. I grew up always trying to be the person they would have wanted me to be, the cultured, well-mannered, polite girl who deserved to be an heiress. I hate that word, it makes me always sound like a brat. But people so often knew who I was before they met me, I never wanted them to be disappointed. I think because I was always playing that role, it took me a long time to find someone that I could love. Even when I thought I maybe loved someone, I was never sure if they liked me for me or loved me for me. I was never sure that it would be the same if I didn't have a penny. And then I met Rex at a party. Not only did he not know who I was, but he was a millionaire in his own right. He asked me out. He made me feel special, but at the same time, he didn't have anything to prove. So when I fell in love with him, I gave him my whole heart. I let my guard down and I told him everything, which made it all that much worse when I was wrong about him. He was the only person I ever told about the fog, and how ever since my parents' deaths I had had nightmares about it. To learn someone's deepest fears and to use it against them, well, I don't think it gets any lower than that. If you'd asked me a year ago if I ever would have been capable of losing my mind, I would have thought it was ludicrous. I would have thought, oh, I'm too strong, too together a person for that to happen to me. So it's a funny thing when it does start to happen. Like trying to hold on to water and watching it slip through your fingers, and I could see myself getting further and further away from the person that I was, the person that I thought I was. And now I see just how fragile we all are, just how amorphous. And I think of my mother, and I think maybe it wasn't such a big jump after all. Maybe this was what I was always meant to have happen. Every day I breathe in and out, and I try to put one foot in front of the other, and I just try to keep going forward. And I hope that one day I could maybe find someone to to trust again.